What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Cub Swanson and Daniel Pineda. This is going to be a really fun matchup. I'm super excited to see these featherweights go at it because both are very aggressive. Both guys like to fight. I think it's going to be really entertaining. Daniel Pineda, super scrappy. If you saw his return fight against Herbert Burns, I was super impressed because Herbert Burns was a hot up-and-coming prospect. He came from ONE FC. He had a good amount of experience, impressive in his first UFC bouts. And then Daniel Pineda just dominates him and gets an excellent victory. Cub Swanson, he beat Kron Gracie in his last fight. He was able to outpoint him on the feet, really avoided those grappling exchanges, which was super impressive. Granted, Kron Gracie, excellent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner, but not a wrestler. And it's not like Cub Swanson is not a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt himself. He is. Daniel Pineda, very dangerous, though, with his wrestling. He's a really strong guy. I think this matchup is going to be a lot of fun here. Pineda needs to really close distance and land some big strikes because Cub Swanson has excellent movement. He can dance all day and he can avoid you. And he's very fast with his boxing. But I think Pineda's nastiness, I think the way that he closes distance is going to be deadly here. I think overhand rights could be a factor in this matchup. I think he really could land something big. And I also think that he could potentially try to out-wrestle Cub Swanson. But I don't think this fight is easy for either man. Daniel Pineda, all victories by stoppage. For Cub Swanson, he's not an easy guy to finish. Does have some submission defeats. But I don't think Daniel Pineda is the guy to tap Cub Swanson here, and I don't think he's going to knock out Cub Swanson as well. But I do think Daniel Pineda's pressure could potentially get him a decision. I think it's going to be close. It could really go either way. Cub Swanson, 37 years of age now, but I will say his striking looked on point and excellent in his last fight. But Daniel Pineda has serious momentum, has not lost since, I believe, 2017. As I mentioned, excellent debut. Even though you see two no contests there, those were both victories in the PFL until they were overturned for some positive test that he had, which is kind of a bad look. But granted, he didn't test positive by USADA, so he is a clean athlete in the UFC as far as we know at this moment. I'm actually going to ride a Daniel Pineda decision. I think it's going to be a fun fight. I think it's going to be a competitive fight, but I think Pineda is going to slightly edge him out. I do think he's the stronger of the two, and in the clinch, I think there's going to be an advantage for Daniel Pineda, and I have him winning this matchup against Cub Swanson, which will be Daniel Pineda's biggest win ever. It's going to be an awesome fight, and honestly, I cannot wait to see it. Now, I will say there is going to be value in the Cub Swanson underdog here. I'm not going to tell you guys to actually bet on Daniel Pineda because he's not super proven inside the UFC where Cub Swanson is, but the momentum is definitely leaning Pineda. If you are looking to place a bet, though, the betting odds currently standing at a -160 favorite for Pineda and Cub Swanson at the +130 underdog. I like Pineda to win it, but I could see a route for victory for Cub Swanson without a doubt. I think it's a close fight. I think it goes the distance, and I think it's a lot of fun. Potentially fight of the night. If you guys are looking to do that, check out the MyBookie referral link in the description. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and I'll see you all in the next video.